Today I will be going to Hunan Bar with my two friends Megan and Ding Ding. I've been told by Ding Ding that this is a traditional Chinese restaurant. I'm used to more Americanized Chinese food such as chicken, rice, and vegetables, so I'm interested to see what they have to offer here and if that's going to affect my overall experience, and also what the balance of the menu is going to be like, so mostly original Chinese food or more American style Chinese food. At a university full of diversity, why is it that when I look around there don't seem to be many restaurants or options for international students, and when there are, they're often invaded by American food and American culture? I sat down with my friend Ding Ding, who's an international Chinese student, to find out why Chinese food is so important to her.
Food is very important aspect in life.
Yeah.
When you have something, when you have some food, which is similar to your food,
You just feel more comfortable, which is why I always thought that as someone who's born in America, as a Caucasian, that I shouldn't impose myself on other cultures and other.
because lots of Chinese students like me really enjoy to go to such Chinese restaurants because they can make them feel more at home, and they can also help them focus more on study and instead of missing home all the time.
Do you think that because we're in America, it's okay to Americanize different menus, or is it important for restaurants to keep their cultural identity?
I think unfortunately that's what happens by nature, as a lot of traditional restaurants find they need to add a more American aspect to get consumers, to get people in the restaurant. But I wish more traditional restaurants would just keep their own ethnicity.
Because I think there are two different styles food, Chinese food. There one for American students, one for Chinese students.
I don't necessarily know that it's okay for a restaurant to Americanize their menu. On the one hand, I'm really happy that they're catering towards the food that I like, toward American food, but on the other hand, why should we force them to give up their own identity and their own culture just to fit into some American style? That just doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't seem just. Even though Megan and I seem to think that it was a bad idea to Americanize Chinese restaurants, Ding Ding seemed to think that it would be a great idea to sort of combine the two, so have American options and Chinese options. And you can clearly see that on the sign where there are things like bubble tea, but then on the menu there are things that are a lot more traditional Chinese.
Dumplings, noodles, soups, something like that. So I think it welcomes everyone.
Next, I asked Megan and Ding Ding about how the diverse menu influenced their experience at Hunan Bar, and if the menu had been more traditional Chinese or more Americanized, how that would have affected their experience.
I think it's okay to take away some Chinese food because personally I do like the present menu because I have lots of choice, and I think it's also great for other Chinese students here because they are from different parts of China, and their diet habits a little different. So if they can have more choice, it means that they are more likely to get food that are similar to their hometown food. So I think it will be great for them to choose their food there. So I don't think it's a great idea to take away some Chinese food and add some American style Chinese food.
But you're okay if there is some American style food?
I'm totally okay.
I definitely think that Hunan Bar had a lot of American options, and it definitely made me feel very comfortable. I don't think there should have been any more American options because at the end of the day, this is a Chinese restaurant and they need to cater toward Chinese students because it's a place for them to go and eat traditional food, and I can definitely respect that.
It made me more comfortable with an American option.
After taking the time to talk to Megan and Ding Ding, I've come to the conclusion that there is a balance to be sought when it comes to international restaurants in America. On the one hand, American students are always going to want to go somewhere where they feel comfortable with the menu, the people, and the food. But on the other hand, Chinese students are pushing for there to be a level of authenticity wherever they go, because they want to eat food that they're familiar with. And who am I to say what the right balance is? It's going to be different for different people. Different people are going to be comfortable with different levels of authenticity, and that's certainly okay. But I definitely think that Hunan Bar did a great job of making both American students and Chinese students feel comfortable in the environment and with the types of food that they're eating.